Good morning to you once again. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Friday, and so when we sit behind a big table, you know, some of the topics we will definitely be discussing. It boils down on family, relationships, and what have you. But these are some issues that bothers us as a people and as a nation. And so, you know that on Fridays, we'll do justice to all those questions. Today's topic promises to be exciting and educative. And so, if you have a family, these are the times that you need to sit behind your television set and listen and pick up one or two information for your own use. But this segment is proudly brought to you by the Christian Service University located in Kumasi. You try and one by your bar. A topic and I think so your guest.
Service University, a fully chartered private university in Ghana, is inviting applications for admission. Undergraduate programs include BSc Nursing and Midwifery, Computer Science, Information Technology, Bachelor of Business Administration, BA Communication Studies, Planning and Social Development, and Theology with Administration. Postgraduate programs include MSc in Accounting and Finance, Monitoring and Evaluation, Corporate Planning and Governance. We have MA MPhil Communication Studies, MA Christian Ministry with Management, Event Management, MPhil English and Mathematics Education. With quality, faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, we blend academic work with entrepreneurial mindset in all our programs. For more information, please call 0246 275375, 0240 154825, or 0244 596603, or visit our website www.csuc.edu.gh. CSU is located at Odeneho Kwadaso on the Kumasi-Obuasi Road, 100 meters off Star Junction. Choose CSU today to secure the future of Africa.
And to make him better known. That's
Ajafo yeda se was Sanjime abet na TV ne chibiom na anapa we ye kasa fa ensem bebre ho na we have given it the topic family planning inti ene ye ka family planning ho nsem ye say digging into the number and the spacing of children. Family planning is all about preventing pregnancy, and then but we have narrowed it down to preventing pregnancy as well as looking at the children or the number of children you want to have. And then the spaces in between 2 now per se bia o per se 2 years interval and I say 3 years interval and I say 6 months and I say 1 year interval on the dorm untema end. This is where you need to sit and then listen to all the details for this particular program. Now teacher form you know etina say na ba who decided so baby say ba question. This is what happens. Into host form you know say you know what we are going to be talking about. But my guest is also a host here at WTV, but she is in the person of the Reverend Rose Edufo, who is a Deputy Chief Nursing Officer, Reproductive Health Center, Hollywood Teaching Hospital. Inti host abet na se meso matna but ene obey guest Eddie Amaye inti anafa we de me pa cho se baby a wo bia no obet na TV nechi na weti ne aye nurse ba be ka che. Reverend, good morning. Hi. Oh, so for ina weche.
Good morning.
Good morning. Me pacho odi chia yenkofo kakra na yenhwe ne.
Thank you. Nti we dey near me meka say me ma yen ahwefo nyinara match. Baby obia amazingly we have never met on a Friday like this before.
Always meeting on a Saturday.
On a Saturday nti many ajibebre na emra me chia yen adofo we jumemu asori any other sectors in Narano. I want to just send a special greetings to Reverend Barry Kojo Boafo, the resident minister of St. Mark Methodist Church, Kwashiman Sekit. And ye na woda. Also for ye say ye do be God bless you. Nyame ma o enkwansense na onkosara embo hoban emma ye. Omo ministry ni great. So God bless all of you.
Amen. Now so say wo he. Society be now what is it?
Yes, yes, we call Better Society near Plaku say by 30th September then society and then I honor me call.
It's the why we who new Plaku.
Yeah, me and my 50 October.
Okay. You, Baby, sorry, Baby, it's not eat you now. We preach here, we preach at train. I know I can hear so much. You, yeah, that's how I became one of power.
Yeah, thank you.
We age more qualibu, we age more far reproductive health into when you make a crowd, but you can't reproductive health and I feel so family planning a day.
Okay, inti ye care about reproductive health. Na ye share apomodin. It has to do with everything concerning the reproductive health of the woman or the man. Na ye care reproductive health. Say no mana ewo oba yimu. Eni niya ewo be manimu. A boy ama yitumi. Ewo are kind, and so now ye share fiti awodie no, ye share awodie ne mabaye. So I'm excited. Say me DBB say a buy. Into awodie ne mabaye. Near friend fallopian tube no, near share ni ovary, near share awodie nankasa. Any was sister oba, and na say awodie na no. Cause say e bia ubenyi nsen na ubefa akrani ebinyi na near friend adolescents and the changes that all the physiological changes that comes into adolescent. Ye say ubefifi no for obeko efitre the changes that comes with it na oba and so conception ubenyi nsen and then after delivery. So ye share about family planning after and also ye share about menopause after and also ye share about cancers related with the reproductive health organ.
Cancer.
So yes.
Okay.
Cancers related. And so that's why we talk about cervical cancer.
Okay.
Good. And then we have what we call even endometrial cancers. Into cervical cancer, no, just about the awodie, no.
Okay.
Endometrial, no, ye affect awodie anymore. And then the other parts of the organs, na me bobono. Ninara, possible areas. When it comes to reproductive health, a very broad aspect in the care of obstetrics and gynecology. Just family planning, no, is an aspect of it. It's an
aspect of the
reproductive health care. I demand. It's na ye can about family planning. Na ye she say, madudo ebusuya ebia okroni oyere. Asheshe se best pese bewo. Emre pese be shasiye. Any emre be pese betiti omumu. Seni ebeya dodo na pese obewo mono. Omusika ni amahode ebesono on the wusa number of children.
Also, o kase ni nano wa kase emma opsen gyne Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Abronsan so uko no wabehu mema wo.
Yeah, and I can say both man and
member.
Enti yenye ni abronsan so.
Okay.
Yenye wo abronsan in so we are just sent to the maternity. A lot of them because we do vasectomy. We have other people, so we also treat sexually transmitted infections. Enti ebi wo ho a be me ba na wenya infection be anase bia opese onye. When it comes to when it comes to even conception, enye oba ne pe asem, it is both the man and the woman. Enti omunyina omuba ho no mo yesan vasectomy so enti say bia opese ye vasectomy so we do that
family planning pe na emema ne bebre na eyi mane sinche say we dey mad here. Let's come back to what family planning is, what catching, but okay spacing. Into spacing nasem now can pese uchiche mukakra.
Okay, right. Into WHO when a friend of healthy timing and spacing say enka ebeye year or baby awo ba obetwen 2 years and sana winyin sen ubanechi.
It's not as a colonial 2 years in there.
God.
Okay.
And sana winyin sen ubanechi.
Okay.
Now reason and say what's me ayenesa e ma wo ma me no ahoden se ne be ya awodie nankasa no ebetumi enya sa ahoden no to conceive and as a carry another pregnancy and sana wa wo ba nachi
brofo no mo kan healing na healing be na mo kan waseme pese me ti healing
so it goes beyond just healing yem fa no ebia entoma wo entoma baako na sa yem fa sa tari wi amehye me de kwa sorry me de kojo me de aba studio. Because of the frequency of usage, pressure on the cloth, ebema natete entem. But say be a mishewe na me wo other clothing enti next month and sana mashebi ma ebetimi acha mami. Mama no some level of time and sana me use no the same way no the pregnancy say nyin sen eba or baby out there is just like your first. Enti semenfa ne se ma wodie eni na it could stretch to an extent to accommodate a baby.
And I say baby, just like a fist,
God,
like this.
That's
how your womb looks like.
Very good. But other se wunyin sada is like that.
Okay.
But se wunyin say na other factors are making it bigger. Enti say makes it bigger. Depending on the number of children, say twins, it get bigger. You can see sometimes on the social media, Tommy, yes. So we are talking about after what causes that pressure, the uterus needs to come back to senior etier and sana it will take a while, it will take a process for you to recover from that. And enriching so apart from uterus no air come back to it, what day was also compromised. It will be
because of the pushing?
Because of the pressure of pregnancy. Okay. Sometimes you could get hypertension, you could get diabetes, you could get other condition as a result of pregnancy.
But after birth.
Be dependent. Say what me follow instructions and treatment. Obi so onya condition bia, but the mere fact say that it is stressful. Sometimes we be say open for enam kwa ne home me no. It's a different saying, so we are talking about all these things must go back to the normal state and sana when you say obanechi. Secondly, taking care of children, another ministry altogether. The stop. Put it here. Come and sit down. Baby, so if you don't have the time to see your child go through these processes, it puts more pressure on you. It affects the growth of the child from mental to psychological because you're not able to bond properly with your child to see the changing phase your child goes through. Because you see, our attention has been divided between I have a younger baby to take care of and I am pregnant again. So my health at stake, the pregnancy also is in, and also and then the baby too that I have. But say Abofana is like 2 years. This child ube to me nasa wunechia kofa baby socks bra obeko kofa baby eduane bra obeko. Then that child becomes a support for you as a mother and even as a parent. Some of them could even be playing no be one say and then they are assisting you. But say twa a man with domestic responsibilities no bigger. It affects your marriage, it affects your joy, it affects your sleep, it affects your finances, it affects a whole lot. Even your relationship.
It affects society in what way?
Great. Say ebushia society no fapem. Enti say ebushia ni ekoyia, definitely society will go well. There are a lot of us out there who have given birth to children we were not ready for. Just recently, I had a lady, she is Wawari Awutu, and she's pregnant again. Her worry that brought her to the hospital was the fact that her whole life, her mother told her, you were an accident. I was not ready for you. This lady was crying. And so she had also gotten pregnant. Ready. Too. And she's pregnant, a third one. But she says she's not ready. And that pregnancy is taking her back to memory lane. Ani mama catcher say, oh yeah, accident. Me no medro 7% me pon. You didn't come. And as I say, like you're bedding to us and all that. And so we are talking about at least, no, even though the mother didn't want her, she still accepted her anyway. But other people, they may leave these children.
It's not just a way of psychological stress.
A lot of it. And apart from that, no job we and no na bimbe dane sebi akromfo na wabewi amene wumi no na ebi nso adane sebi nya yempese ebe ho ene wo hwa wo de opia abonten almost obi adaya no obi da ho because of societal pressure ya from yen to me am planning your family ye and ke to me planning a year and also cry at the pressure no ebe reduce on other social amenities ayewo since I was from school lecture halls ebe ho na ojeja ho even from SHS Yen far from kindergarten, echo schools, no pressure, or class B. Now your teacher now what share idea on Becca say and better, because they're not using microphones, and they have to speak to the hearing of about 50 children in the classroom, very small space. And to when you now, some of the things are Ankrah, you fapping, family planning. We are not talking about contraceptives yet, but we are talking about family planning. Yet to make planning a year, it will go a long way to help us. Young Kasakwa is sick at home a bedroom because also when it comes to health, a lot of times when you come to the hospital, we are talking about no bed syndrome. It is because numbers near large, but the same physical structures, no, and one if the capacity for my space can take just about 5 patients, now I have 10. Let's say I have 6. The sick person, no, sometimes we back hospital or be our oxygen so has to sit on a chair because you need space. I'm talking about even Kolibupe. Talk about the other areas. Obi wa why because a chair nimpo. And then I told somebody, say, well, to me, every room near man chair, you don't have a problem. That was what I told the person. Yes, because it's
also on.
Thank you. We don't even have the bed. And he said, "That's a chair nimpo mana." And you're very hopeful, say, "Enche or benda paso." But you're chair, and that's a catch or say, "Come baby fufra." Then you see the delay is going to compromise your health, and you may not even get the better outcome from near your. And in can I say family planning? Very good. It doesn't matter religious background. It doesn't matter your educational background. And Pempi, one bia school call do a trainer. To me a planning families very well. Maximum maybe I'll catch a 3 and I don't want to go again.
Is that the ideal family size?
When we're talking of ideal, would say, share with level of sikasem. Share with level of ability to take care of these children. And if you have all the resources to take care of them, the resources includes the health of you, the mother. Because a lot of risk. And it's our risk factors necessarily reduce. And it's a resources no a bit to me about 3, about 2, about 4, all the better. But MPMP, wow, come more baby, I come more than 4, 5, more resources, a bit compromise. And ye far, ye cannot about ye Ghana demographic health survey. Let me say 2022 records. A money baby, Sia, a war, and as a bushiani baby, a war is between 3 to maximum 4. Some people too are now trying to look at 2. Nina is about share was its name, no share a madudra bit to me a show. And when it comes to saying I do is a bit broad to consider. Ebiana me can say I do for me, one. Because we share other resources here, including even your age. Obi Subeka say me say I want to do 2. Another will say 3. But records, HSA, I 3, maximum 4 is what is pertaining.
Okay.
Bimos was 7 anyway.
But and now work on the book for a while now. Sure. Wait me attach and say, Ubi about 1, 7, 8, 10. 7 crowd, they are mammy to 4 ball. Recently, I am telling you 10. Or more 10.
Or and now all being so sebi on kids and your better training banning some pohu and reaching so on to me to a medical bill ain't now or better hospital and reaching so no or catch yourself on your family planning. And I noticed say me I had to go to the ward and then I was talking to her about family planning. That was her 11th child. Some of them would tell you say
11
my worry for
the different fast. Everyone is one walk throughout. But the first child, one baby, the second child. I mean, you take the medical history of the person.
Sure.
Into who any power we wear 5, 6, 7.
Exactly.
Next, you know, to me in country and they say, on to me man that option. You know, psychologists be all call with me any council nipa we kakra. they have family planning.
Thank you. And see, the family planning department and as a unit, you know, in all the hospitals, they are doing very well. Unlike Ankrah na yebetwen na Ankrah wawo and sane about family planning. Now we try to introduce you to family planning right from time of pregnancy, so that you would have opportunity to think about it. From antenatal,
Okay.
Senior Bear, you make a choice. But some people have their misconceptions. Some people have a lot of the fear of the unknown. In Jamaica, to say, "Minye bibia." Other people will tell you, say, oh, "Okay, me previous husband and a wolf for children we menya bema foforo or not so peba." So it's like you have to definitely justify your inclusion. Na kwa normal. So we are telling them, but say omobeye is also another thing.
Interesting. Now, you brought back to the issue of family planning, no? And what will be ideal, the family planning methods, no? Which me my family planning method, and which one will be ideal for each person? And I say, back could be able to me manipa 10, 20 at a time.
Right. And see, back to it, so you can't about family planning, and you can't about methods, and I say, norma, ebusunya betumi eyusu ede ahyehe emadodo ompese ombewo na ne betumi abo omo etwitwa omo awo entem enti ye kana sa ye wo modern types of contraceptives and ye what the traditional ones, but we do with the modern types, which includes the natural family planning.
It's going to mean train the traditional methods, no?
Traditional methods normally what's here? It would amaze you. Some seeds. They must use seeds.
Okay.
And some of those seeds are very with time. It be done.
You mean plant seeds?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have almost there.
Okay.
Almost there. So I couldn't say much because I don't have evidence to the potency. Any how effective it has been, but a lot of the time, great, not know I share the experience. A lot of the times, I remember I need enough feeling. It's a say I was using this. I think say it hasn't worked for me. Maybe it had worked for like 2 years. Now, yeah, can and then we'll consider the other option. And so I was talking about the modern types, including the natural one. And to say, a normal, you be a bit of some classification. You better more near senior, the various methods are available. No? And then again, to add to it, it's not just about prevention of pregnancy when it comes to family planning. It also includes assisting you to achieve pregnancy. Obi wawa obe pesa obe nyinseng.
Okay.
But
family planning
helps
you to achieve pregnancy.
Exactly. The methods that we have. It does.
Family planning.
Sure. In this we say your friend is cycle beads. It is a natural form of your friend is cycle beads. Idea you use to beya or baby or onim say ebia waye ne period ne obetumi aka so anti na ne period no irregular obisa no last month about date ben ya obeka so about second and at this month about fifth, so the mere fact said date na sasa no irregular. No
briefly tell us the menstrual cycle, because and never boy am I to me
appreciate
family planning. Catch a little bit about the menstrual cycle.
Right. You be used to image and I want to make sure I say may as much lay as possible. Onyankopon aye nipadua na se oba wodu wonfie so na obetumi enyinsen a was say you were near makada da say won ye freni ovary no eboa yen ema ye to enkusua ena ye wo ye fallopian tube no so enti se wotu kosua fallopian tube nemo ena awodie nankasa so nyame aye na say we're talking about age at which you could get pregnant. And the very moment oba is starting the period, the probability so between and age no are starting. Years back, now you can about maybe 10, 11, 12. But see as young as 9 years.
12.
Yes, but see as young as 9 years can get pregnant. And then back to it, no, say, and some period in Bebano, or ba, it was so to Kosia. Around that same period, no, the lining within the uterus, tissue, as in it gets thickened or deeper.
Would you say the same thing as the womb?
The womb.
So
I would
break it
no.
down.
So I would anymore. Na emu aye tissue. Say near bay a winning saying abofran benya baby ada. That is the original phase, and that's a physiology, no. So what to Kosia tuono is preparing itself. Say enka around that time woni oberi mabenya nkita wodie na nyinsen aba enti ne sperm no bekwa kopai unkosia na watono, and then
in the fallopian tube or in the
womb.
Good.
Enti usually happens in the fallopian tube.
Okay.
Na afe a pie na roll it back into the womb. Because womb nemo ena nyami esiesie se ne be ya baby no betumi enyi ewo ho no mo and to say bia unfortunately na for any reason a pie na say a baby no na say kosia na pie na ntumi ama meda womb nemo enyi wo ha say ya na a pie tube no and on can say onua kono enya ectopic pregnancy. This one is for another discussion some other time. Because enye ho ena nyankopon esiesie say wo say baby no enyi wo. This cannot stretch enough to accommodate the baby, but the womb ebitumi ebie enough to accommodate as many numbers of babies that we have been seeing.
What's the highest number of children pregnant woman be at 6 plus and that's
I think
the 6 or the 7?
Mati 8 and 9 cried out.
8 and 9.
Yes, at least I saw them on social media.
Okay.
But I haven't seen
quite recently. They are maybe 6 there. Yeah.
Me who a baby.
Makolibu de munya
inte.
Okay.
Say I deliver that numbers before because a lot of time no Ankrah for no a baby to me and say artificial inseminations ne ade because no na say bia oni okrono onya ejo because of treatment no bema kusiato no adolso na nyinse no so I am multiple God and back to it and to say this is to prepare the grounds for pregnancy. However, say emra obani tu kusiana awudeni muso yetitu no nyinse amba na kusiana wato no ene awudeni mu na ayetitu no na ni nyina edwiri ababontense moja, and that is what we see as our period.
Okay.
So it is like somebody will say, me lecture be or say I had to say Biana sabi now here now we connect to choir for like how many years. So now I'm coming this night. You will paint your house, you change your bed sheets, you do all those things that will make the home look beautiful. Why you do watch your time, Befano airport, just on your way to the airport, or see you sorry now, I missed my flight, intimate me amba, na me I don't remember next week. Whoa. We put say a scenario, but your face has changed. I can imagine if it's the reality. Obe soon as a radiant now. And so it's like the egg, the thing, they have all kind of felt disappointed until those things are coming. And this happens every month in the life of a woman in her reproductive age. As in reproductive age, say, who would do empempen so I will be to me in saying I will. WHO puts that reproductive age between the ages of 15 to 49. 15 to 49, and that your day
some research have told us it be more 28-day cycle, be more 26 days, be more 23 na day. Nina, correct there?
Very normal.
Normal.
Very normal.
Normal. 15 days.
About cycle. Actually, say so we share a period as year and ne. How many days will it take you to see your period again? That is the cycle. And great. Okay. Into your cycle beats no right. Cycle beats way a 32 beat cycle, and 32. It says 32. Into I say oba cycle a year from 26 through to 32 days or no better me use way to prevent pregnancy because all the brown ones days Obano can have unprotected sex with the husband without getting pregnant. And then these of white are the potential days that she could be ovulating. And it's on person obeying saying then these days
how do I even call this?
So these days are safe days.
Safe days and unsafe days.
Unsafe days. So unsafe for the woman who does not want to get pregnant. In that case, then mutually with your husband, you have to agree on either abstaining or using protection, say condom. Say in the case of neopese obenyin, then these are your active days where you must have unprotected sex. It means at least every other day I was so to me having unprotected sex so that within this period now will be to me insane. So starting again from the red bead, this is day 1 and then 13 September. You have to check on the calendar because it has to be moved daily. It has a ring to it and then you can also even open it from here. Until each day we movie air corner na movie ako enim na so movie ako arrow no it has an arrow like this until we call in that way no one say back here until day 1 this is the red bead 50 ebepem highest 7 beads 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 the 7 beats now when first 7 beats no indicating the days of flow. Say the normal period or baby unya no between 2 days to 7 days. Anything 2 to 7 normal.
2 days.
2 to 7 days normal.
2 days of menstrual period is normal. Okay.
Good for as long as regular is normal. And so you move day 1. Then you keep moving, day 2. You keep moving, day 3. And assuming say we period near 4 days, 1, 2, 3, 4. Na say a travel ha. These 3 days now you can have unprotected sex without getting pregnant.
And
because we are talking about.
So not just say no can white no, right?
No, see I a white ones no your period you could be ovulating. And those ones no say won pesa wo benyem dia ene na e wo se obo ho ban. Ba pesa obenyem dia then you have your in a friend sense, sexual intercourse to at least every other day within that period. And today you keep moving on daily basis. Now what shall say so you note on the calendar because and yet the biana ubenya emre so be movie, but at least so to me check it on your calendar. When him say the first day I'm starting my period no it was this day 13th and I can go and move and then keep going to know whether I am safe or unsafe and then you are going like that.
4 days interval and not just end if I say on the 17th. It's not just on the 17th now we no. So we 4 days menstrual we na flow now. Not just say on the 17th now end it.
No, ebe end it or her. And then you have this.
Me just say starting on the 13th.
Go. Oh, perfect. You mean on the date? Okay, sorry, I thought on the beat.
No.
Great. So very good. You're right. Into 17th now we. Into no economy. Then you have 18th, 19th, 20th. Those 3 days you can
from
have.
21st economy.
Na one person benyam there then you know say you are not safe. You have to abstain and I say use a backup. Correct. And then you keep going. You keep going. You keep going. We moving daily like I mentioned like that and it has to follow. Okay. We do have say Yakata say you can have unprotected sex without any worry. These are your free period. But when you look at it again, there's a dark brown bead here. This bead is darker than the rest of the brow. This is the 26th bead. 26th bead. And so we do a honoma. Na say period. Then it means say your cycle is 26 days.
Okay.
We do have say your cycle is 26 days. And see all you need to do because you have seen your period, just rush from all these other ones and come and start another phase again.
And what is it? Start to say about on the 27th and now 28th and I said the 30th now.
Good.
Now I shift it back to the red.
Back to the red. Irrespective of where you are back to. But we do her. Now you still have not seen your period. We do her. You haven't seen your period. It means that your cycle is more than 32 days. It can be any because you have exhausted the 32 bead and you still have not seen your period.
So more than 32.
So we have people who have irregular period. You know the month has only 31 days in the month. Until Obibiara in the period a year to say 33, 40, some as long as it will have 50 days. I try say sometimes on a period impo every other month. There are other factors that we need to investigate, and it could be a hormonal condition. So we want to find out about your hormones. We want to find out about ABA, enibi wo waboji, and I say nibi wo ubo, and I say nibi wo wayase. These ones could be hormonal thing. We want to find out ABA family or be wo busuenima when yasa histories nibida. And see, a lot of the times, such people, they may not even know when they could get pregnant. And to say, ABA on your chrono, a worry, na within the expected period when you send was so to me eco hospital, because you need to be assisted since yours is not as regular as the others.
Okay. Also for Rosie, that's it. Yeah, but back now I share each one of the. Since I was started with this one,
started with the
it's a bit to us. Sure. But I mean, for Anapawe Kasa for family planning, we are digging into the number and the spacing of children. A guest, the Reverend Rose Edufo, or a Deputy Chief Nursing Officer, Reproductive Health Center, Ewo Kolibu Teaching Hospital, Inti, Uko Kolibu Crowd, Beko Kotuno, Ewo Honum. Now with me, any aiding Komo, Ewo, reproductive health. Also for Ian Twaso, what's the next? Maybe a phone lines in there, but yeah, Ian Twaso.
Okay, I think so. Will be a question. Be say ABA, Yama or BBA the same thing. And I say differently. When it comes to family planning, choices. You do befa entity manas and church room. Then you make what we call an informed choice. As in say, what do I want? Do I want BBA meet me using over a very short period, maybe as short as just 3 months, and then my husband may be traveling. So after 3 months, me person may use biom. And I say ABA afe na me ba be worry. Enti me person me train so kakra. Say after we are married, I want to know my husband better. To say for like or have time with my husband for like the first 1 year. And son I mean say. In that case, that woman is telling you say, or she wants something that fertility will resume immediately. As in say, obeying say, Ojaya pe or saying say it me ba. And then Obin Subeka say, me baby I may bleed. And I say me because naturally I bleed a lot. Inti me per se enka baby be my period no I less. And I say even if I don't see it, I am okay. I just will tell you say me dey per se me home period. These are concerns from the potential clients.
If you want to me home period.
Great.
Okay.
If you want to be home, it means why you may not see your period at all. Okay. And thank you for bringing that in. So there is nothing like to say sometimes what is church or mona because say oh your family planning that's the way home period and it's not supposed to be. It was so bad your home period and just say about fibroid. No, we'll talk about that one. The advantage rather you benefit from for as long as your family planning. No, able I would anymore by other than just preventing pregnancy. So we call it non-contraceptive benefit. Okay. Until you do a normal hormone, I'll show you. So you can't wait say you will near friend the other bits say a beer or person we acquire near mechanic earlier. Into long active reversible contraceptives and only your copper IUD. This is how it looks like. Now person share cry we are bit me I share a very tiny thing. Yeah, the share I would do
copper, yes, copper.
Yeah, metal copper.
And you're harmful.
Okay, so some years back until modernization, I buy a taps, it be to say other colors, it was flowing through the copper and it was not harmful to us. Until we say a big one ocean. So if you can tolerate a copper earring, you should be able to tolerate this one. It would do no harm to the body. What it doesn't share, the share I would do anymore. A bit to share I would do anymore for as long as maybe 10 to 12 years.
So where exactly is it going to sit in the womb?
So it would sit in, let my main fat, it be in Shimona main fat and show. Main fat, for instance, this one. Okay? All right. So it's going to sit in like this. Do you see how it looks like? This is how it's going to sit in.
So one wing goes to the
other
right
side of the tube,
and one goes to the left.
Okay. Now a demo. This is another type of contraceptive. I'll talk about that one. This one is hormonal, but this one is a copper. The copper, this is how it comes.
So this one, you put it there, you won't take it off?
Until you are ready to remove it.
It is a 5 years, sir.
So open 5 years.
10 years,
great. So 12 years, it can be. Open session is 6 months, so I can go for it for 6 months. And this is the only non-hormonal method that we have. I trust a way.
So who's going to fix this one?
Okay.
And who's going to take it off?
Yeah, so be about say that the show. Okay, so the American can say we say wusha bibia enko mujanem. Until it doesn't put any change at all, physical or emotional or hormonal change. There's nothing like we obey your period. In fact, obey your menses cry abroso. So from the beginning, the first 4 to 6 months, your period may increase to about 60%. Until ABS, so yeah, or period set 2 to 3 days. You may go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. Possible, but after about 4 to 6 months, a bit it would have been used to the lining of the womb until after a period be normal. There are some women too who may not have any change at all in their period. Others too may have a bit longer, but the quantity as in the number of sanitary towels or more use the same as they used to do. Others, and so there will be increase in length of days and increase in volume. This is normal when I know however, if for any reason your bleeding is interfering with your daily activities, like with bleeding, we just what say you're having dizziness and I say fainting spells, and the Rebecca said please report to us because you shouldn't go too far like that, even though there could be some change in your period. Otherwise, you wouldn't experience any other change again so far as your IUD is concerned until you're ready to remove it. Some people a few times may say the vagina changes. And as a vaginal discharge is likely to increase a bit, and that one or baby a level of discharge it keeps the place moist, which is normal. But no is not offensive. It is not itchy, and not so a color in name. But if for any reason it becomes abnormal, a cacao color ewumo and access be encounter there, then you have to report to the hospital. And so this is about the copper IUD. And which is this one that is a hormonal. We have what we call the IUS or the Marina. So this is the Marina type. Hormonal no and kind of maybe because I started hormonal and it's mean kind of preco. Okay. Me kind earlier say or baby I took and then all those changes I mentioned. These ones are influenced by some hormones in us. And then the hormones, we have near friend estrogen, and then you want a friend progesterone. Now, estrogen, progesterone, the estrogen helps us, and na ye shall see ebuyen sano. And when see, and saying you who any progesterone, and saying you who know any set period, so uniform a do, so sometimes a be wa, a so bofno kakra, and I say, all these ones as a result of the hormones na yenipediano have been exposed to. Na se ufa we say na it contains hormone known as progesterone. Sa hormone no ebre near a my period. Good. Okay. And then my period.
So this one becomes more than the other. Perfect.
Okay. So it would go and subside it effect. Enti I trust say we akobre ne ebema wo feature kono abba acidia and automatically you may not see your period. So sometimes you may see it, other times you may not see it at all. Occasionally it me to see abia and kitten it is also normal with this one. Okay. And one interesting thing about this say and yeah
ahomani na beda
you be trapped to this extent.
Okay.
So the rest now you can't actually I would no as you say.
Okay.
So you
go to the washroom and you won't find the thread, right?
You needn't find the thread, so we call washroom keke. But we a period the first 4 to 6 months because a year at the monono you could feel it in there. If for any reason you feel it is sticking out, your chair will be and fine. Now I to and now what now I can actually we teach you to do all that during the process, and you don't have to be worried at all about it. Okay, great. And no so no you will near the shit yen your friend implants no this is how it looks like. Okay, and also
1 or 2
we have a type called Implanon NXT, and no it is already preloaded in this not a single that one the best shot one so usually insert it at the non-dominant arm.
But how do you put this in the arm? Are you going to do
so like I said this one it's already preloaded you be open here senior be ya won't na ye de asha no ama until we say for 3 years in ye what near ye sheno and only ye two rods. Okay, your friend Jadel
Okay.
And also, yeah, the share when say that one can be there for 5 years. However,
one no is for
3 years.
If it is one rod, it is 3 years. But
exactly.
if you are getting the two
is
then
for
it's 5 years. So
yeah.
you do it in 2025. By 2030, you should take it.
Perfect.
When you are saying that from 2025 to 2030, you're not going to get pregnant.
Potentially you wouldn't get pregnant. It is way 99.8% effective. Way 99.9% effective.
99.9. And this one is
99.8. Until we say you're the highest any copper IUD, you know, good. You're the highest amongst them.
Okay.
We answer you're 99.8. And so we try our so until you can percentage wise now you find so far a mabes 100 now omunyana e bi my family planning depending on the type e bi our share 5 years there no e mo bese baako within a year and na obey to me and less than 1 because we are looking at 0.01 until less than 1 and a bit to me so na ufa IUD no and also a more best 0. less than 2 and a bit to me within a year. But the issue is
so that it means that the rest could go for the 3 years and the 5 years without getting pregnant.
Very good.
Unless they decide to take it off.
Unless you decide to take it off. And now say Abiana, wakoye ne beka se menye to say you will endrobi with the hormonal types, no, some antibiotics and now say the herbal preparations in Tebeka so would the herbal preparation be so me my you so I know how to advise you. And I say,
so we are family planning now. Want to be in Fedro Bia?
But me for a job okay. But I want to know a job na wofa. For instance, there are some of the HIV drugs, any other hormonal drugs, no.
It interferes with it.
God, it interferes with it. In that case, no, say ya failure. No be faster. Obedience said the method has failed of the family planning method now we use no. But the non-hormonal IUD is not like that because I know it's not hormonal. But the hormonal ones no. So most of the times you say you who say would that a do be so even some of the TB drugs also interfere. Some of the drugs now they treat psychiatry patients no it means and that's a let me take it psychological challenges patients no it means so interfere so you just have to be honest with that say oh minimum edro ABCD even if you we need medro anything let us see is then we can advise you better on which one or counsel you better to make a better choice. Then we come to the other ones in TABA 5 years.
5 years and 3 years.
And then we have the pills, oral contraceptive pills. No, these ones we anyway were hormone. We also containing we containing only progesterone. A trace or bad new bit to me use way money and bit to me use way into we say wow. And fact what Emma shall say way bit to me I start it would interfere with your breast milk. But we containing both estrogen and progesterone.
So the progesterone is a brown one?
So this one is not a progesterone, but it is near friend of Mojadru to call it. Okay, it is iron.
Multivitamins?
Iron. Just to help to supplement a BMR your period, not to just supplement it. And apart from that, so it helps to serve like a guide because sometimes so we 21 near say train 7 days na say
the actual days was one
say 7 years into 21 days but some brands even Sunday to Saturday so you can see it at the back. It doesn't again matter when you start anyway until
starting na Monday also call Monday tablets now.
It doesn't matter until yes say provided you are not pregnant. If you're not pregnant, you can start it today. And say, you started your period today, you can start with it today. You don't need to use condoms or abstain for the first few days. But for as long as you are safe to go, you just start it. And I won't so you have to take it according to senior direction or amount. The colors look the same.
Great. Just if this side towards the side, and it comes down, it goes, comes down. Okay.
Perfect.
Until you are done with the last tablet.
The brown ones, like I mentioned, they are not hormonals. And it's just one boost your iron, and secondly to also help you serve as to say be a guide, because otherwise the active drugs are 21 days, and it means say it was 7 days before you start another cycle. But people like me, Minkai, at least if you have something to still take that is not hormonal and it's going to help the body, why not? But immediately your period ends, you have to stop the brown one wherever it ends, and then you start another cycle.
Okay.
So
what happens if you skip this? Answer the answer to who's skipping one day and then ABC. But before I for family planning, today we are talking about our health. Indeed, your phone lines here be also bet me a friend. Or question be and answer or comments be about to me. Share with us, and you'd also do so. 025625 3461 0538350631. Afe, so your question of the day, and say, is family planning necessary for the Christian? Ain't he? More question back will be a Obibisa me and Ra. It's maybe so for Rosa or Wakache. But what happens when you skip one of the subjects?
Ain't he? Depending on baby, I will skip fee. But unya kaipe konom natwaso.
Ain't he? Must skip it 2 days.
What skip it 2 days on this row, and I say on this row. White, no, it looks the same, but the content in them are not the same. The content in this row are different. Enti your show senior be ya internet can say oh no matter you have to be consistent at it. We know the same time, sex or no sex. I was so no. Enti e fa say bia oh first row, second row, we fee 1-2 days. Unya kai apekofa. Na time now what do no and also so no akwa. So it means yeah not just anopa area, no. If you're doing anopa 6, it has to be anopa 6 regularly. If you make 9, it has to be you make 9 regularly. At your convenience, I'll be to me akai. And say about so we fee more than 3 dear, you can say okaya kofana nom. Na twice on nom na emom, because we feel more than 3, you know. I will say we use to protection for the next 7 days. Otherwise, you would have to also abstain for the next 7 days.
Okay. So for Yanko the Brumbra, Felicia, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, Felicia. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, Felicia.
Hello.
Yes, Felicia, it's you.
Hello.
Felicia, good morning.
Oh, someone call.
See, me pacho offer my TV volume no embra from 9 to me ending common. Yes, I na near Rebecca or Haninano, and Yadia obetiba compose. Felicia, good morning. Okay, it's 0256253461. I face 053-8350625. Me pacho offer my TV volume no embra from Nakasago phone. Okay, so
yeah, right. Ain't it? We say no. A biome apart from say a preventive pregnancy, no. I mentioned earlier, say we have what we call non-contraceptive benefit. Yet me the treaty other hormonal condition. To say A, B, and M, can't say bimo or my body, a friend PCOS, or my body, or more.
So much I call Ablik Mambra. Florence, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
My passion, my won't be wrong. My won't be on 3 months, you know.
Okay.
No, me won't, and I can easily do cough.
Okay. But Florence, it's you.
Listen, I want 3 months today, me be wrong.
Okay.
And now, listen, me need to do cough, and if it's like say, church, you want to say, let's go to the other phone.
Okay. Okay. Me patch you. Florence, that's it. Ebema answer. Fireman, good morning.
Morning,
Nyami Adom.
Nyami first lady, I got a
Sa. Like a boy, she. Oh, find a drum or not find a boho.
You what I think problem. Question we talk about the as a Christian, is it good? Okay, go offer family planning in blue because your Bible. I don't know. One of near collector, you Napoli, you can spend member, you can do this small. Or maybe I can call marry. You call me a Napoli, spend member, no get a fish. No, you're locally, me football born.
Okay. All right.
That's the
Okay.
question I'm asking.
Thank you so much. And so this brings us to my question. Ipia, Ofefe Kumasi, good morning. Hello, Ipia, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay. So from Pacho to
okay, and see, we may talk quickly about
Yes,
the low
yes.
libido. No, because hormonal changes. When you take, for instance, even our mothers who have gone menopause, the reason why they don't find pleasure in sex is because the hormone estrogen has reduced, and I say a jaikwa. That is why a lot of the time that
It happens.
challenge is there.
Okay, Pacho Boasimba. Cynthia, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mbocho, hello.
Hello, Pacho, it's you.
Not me. Just a friend saying, what about Mr. Mo Osa?
Okay.
It's me, you see there, and you pray me up.
Okay.
You don't make a sell or training.
Okay. And Cynthia, okay, yeah, that's Cynthia. Bemao, my Eunice, Ofefe Kumasi, good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Me Pacho, it's you.
Me pacho my oba for that 9 years. Na there is no one, not just me from 10 months, near my than no more dra na. It may be me for hospital for various things. You know how my drona doctor so won't be my menu. Menu manaba. But I didn't for dear drone, and mother said, yeah, some of 3 months. 3 months left to naba.
Okay. 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 All right. Engineer Kumasi, Florence, good morning. Florence, good morning.
Morning, Ram.
Me Pacho, it's you.
Me Pacho. Program na we na mpesa mbaso kakra.
Okay.
Na me so media so every month be me date necessary no so.
Okay. Okay. Me Pacho you. Ebama answer first our question now beside no. Matthias, good morning. No for Laura.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, I want to ask a question about the family planning.
Okay.
And then the cycle of the woman. I'm also a nurse.
Okay.
Yes, there's a client that we have. But when she came, she said for the past 3 months, after she finished her period, every 14 days, she has some spots, like some small drops for like 3 days, and it will stop.
Okay.
Is she using any method? Is she using any method?
Is she using any method? Any family planning method? Okay, I think we lost Matthias, but some Pacho bet me my answers.
And now me can say with the libido, no, there's some women by virtue of the fact say onya estrogen hormones so nima use progesterone peno enti it may affect on libido say ye ninishia na ye assessment sometimes you want to start from psychological want to start from other factors issue of sex and libido goes just beyond the desire other factors come in and you share those other factors with her na still I'm working out we'll try say be no other substances be a combined one because estrogen woman so it would increase and then it would resolve it and then say about Christian one for the Christian it is just like you use paracetamol and that's a wako hospital IV infusion. The case of that gentleman needing the onam na ne Judah ekatre na say Satan na ni brother ewu ene etre na say ye amamre o brother wu a wa wote ase na obe worry oba no na uni ni nyinsen a emofra no will be in the name of brother now we will know but not in your name and that was what he didn't want to do and then nyankopon bufu no because you are supposed to say unyinsen oba na yes the Nkwara will not be in your name but will be in the lineage of Nia we will know.
All right. Also, hold on, 9 question man. Samuel, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
But you
Okay. Maybe I'll show you.
But like me about this year, I never
Someone maybe I'll kasa den kakra yente wonka.
but Friday, Anna, today I am not. I'm not to buy. But I don't know, bet me any pregnant because I tell when you're pregnant.
Someone maybe I'll science will question this ubium.
Okay. And then I'm
Okay.
Anna, Saturday, past best to have it. I'm not Saturday, I'm not but the man is okay. The message one take care because of the prepare
Okay. Okay. All right. Samuel, thank you so much. I hope that you understood what he said.
I think at the time.
Okay, so he's saying that so they had sexual encounter, let's say today.
Sure.
And then 2 days time they had another, but later in the evening the lady had her menses.
Okay.
Is there a possibility of any pregnancy?
Okay.
By Lebanon, Embra. Hello, good morning. Vida, good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Vida, me pacho ma TV volume number form.
Hello.
Vida, me pacho ma TV volume number form my.
But my
Me pacho you, etio.
Mr. Tommy, the young man is the young man. I am the next is not like a coming.
Okay. Okay.
You know, secure maybe. You know, be everything. Nothing. When I'm to be an system coming. I call. I also want to do so that this is the lower young man. The young man plan and the news are 3 weeks and Mrs. Marban and child. The young Samba.
Okay. Me pacho you. Vida edase. Okay. Felicia, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who free do bro? Me pacho my TV volume number form na kasa go phone mo.
Me pacho ma lo.
Okay. Okay.
Me pacho na me pese me bisa say. Ye chawa wo a. Pana.
Me pacho ye tio.
And I be on so no.
Felicia, me pacho yanti ni auka no.
Ye chawa.
Me say. So you chawa wa utimi nya wo menses pana.
Okay.
Aha.
And a second question no.
Second no say you chawa wa first one I'm saying you chawa wa utimi nya wo menses. And a second one no. Nancy Bishop say you try me. Let me I for but me near family planning be so me wo ye almost 3 years me enya ensan nim.
Okay, who am I saying?
No ma 3.
Okay.
If you are here me yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So for okay,
great. Enti nani me pesa me can say on the issue of Christian and your belief. If it is not your church's doctrine there, I think because we'll be our doctrine, but apart from that, no, for as long as onyankopon na wama nimdie and ye de aye endro just like paracetamol, just like IV infusions, and you will tolerate those ones without questioning it, whether it is godly and I say in Christianity. I don't think there's a problem with this one. The issue in the Bible was in a particular context. Maybe when you read Genesis, I think 38, 7 to 11, to me any other details of that one. And there are some people who would say, you know, now there was this time somebody came, an evangelist, or say, I'm on your family planning. But
so from Pacho, you concluded with Auntie Philo na to answer questions now. Auntie Philo, good morning. Morning, Mama. Okay.
I say, Mr. Circle, every 3 months, be a exercise. no cry, no cry. Number 2, and Maria no more school, from primary school, secondary school, now only your family planning. The same is as for say, and the
okay. All right. And so for no business, obi one more say every 3 months be an menstrual date, no. Okay. January, February, March date na be okay, but April, May, June, so dates in best. It die be going man as a be yeah.
All right.
And the fact that most adolescents are also on family planning methods.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, but in Chassis, these are very last call. In Chassis, I answer questions.
Perfect. And now, I can say it is okay for a Christian to do family planning for as long as you are not ready to have unwanted pregnancy.
Now, also for to be family planning.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a lot of my clients because the thing is you are not ready for unwanted pregnancy. We talked about resources, how much of your strength can take the other pregnancies, how much of your health, how much of your money, how much of your room space can even accommodate other children. Now you are not ready for any. Why don't you obey me travel, obey me use natural method, obey me use any of the other methods? They are all family planning. It's a camp planning. Near a social biome no near obisa about say onum a joe way be no.
Okay. So before that was obi say okay. Obi say you try why bet me to show fallopian tube nana.
Yes, tubes no. Because me can say utukosia no efa ha na afa tube ni mo. Enti those two tiny ubaya period. Enti me can say the period is a combination of Kosiana watono any awudi anymore. And the only thing we have prevented, let's say you have prevented the Kosiano from traveling and the sperm from also joining. Okay. But all the other actions, is it reversible? It's not reversible in Ghana. So when you're watching, say, what you share. Okay. When you're watching, so just
like the vasectomy.
Just like vasectomy.
Okay.
Right. But that notwithstanding, they are all not 100% anyway.
Okay.
Great.
All right.
Because you can't about our dear children, young woman again. So say who consent and I say what throw crata. So per se you travel. You can go back to that facility. Na your system new. Say I'm passe you travel our. Na for as long as we travel no. We period bepa. Because it's already age, menopause, our period will not come again. That should not interfere with your period at all. Very normal. And back to near I can say your man or a draw way be. Also, I can say it has other non-contraceptive very good. If you know, and you just assist. If you know polycystic ovarian syndrome, a hormonal condition.
Polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's not just a cyst name by.
Cyst to say just a collection of fluid. At a ovary baby, just a place. And no, usually it causes pain. But this one is not like pain. A hormonal abnormalities. It's made the way any other drugs are corrected. But for as long as our person obeying, you have to be consistent at taking the pill until your doctor says, Abia, Cecilia, Yen so kakra. And yes, I say, we die normal. This is what is correcting the hormones in you. It's when you stop taking it, the hormones will go back to it abnormal and I say irregular now, or every 3 months and I say once in 4 months. So that is it. And then it also comes back to the issue of adolescent. It be related, so I'll just be picking them. A lot of your man or young, and Pempi, so almost started on a period. It doesn't come regularly like ours. Some of them could experience some irregularities. It means why Australia will be bleeding at so there's a lot of adolescents are that way, so not as family planning, but for treatment. And painful be cry that way, so they are using it for treatment. Just say ABR because or no person or some benefiting as family planning automatically to serving that purpose for her. But there are a lot of people that are using it for that. However, there are some children now. Some of the children for change and I what I mean is Obeko Akunyinse Ewo Emra. I met this young girl.
So the mothers themselves would decide to do it for them.
At the time 21 years. And Emra Michiano
na or baby any fourth termination. Nem bisa ne say aden e na wo ye wo sa family planning ne so o se onye tas nti se ayenya wo de. Do you get it? And it's so bad. The thing is that perfect, and it's not only about prevention of pregnancy. The interesting thing about coming to a facility, if you you the mother might think your ubano promiscuity, but se oba yenne no edi nkomo enti se menene te ho a menene edi abrabomu ensem at least ye be wi no there would be a level of transformation or because I have some adolescents, we run adolescent reproductive care too. So we challenge them, go and draw your life plan. In the next 5 years, doing 10 years, what are you looking at? So from there, we build a relationship. I have some who are in the university, others are in the SHS, and then others are even in the primary school. Things they couldn't discuss with their parents, they can discuss with us. Okay. Yes, because our atmosphere is, won't talk about anything that would things say I want to pick on, you know, you didn't come on, and it will flow naturally. Into bit me first, once it was ABCD, what do you think? Meanwhile, you the mother, you may not know. And if your child, no, just say it will do harm to the child. But if the child says, Mommy can't change mommy, I won't tell you. Okay. Because after making sure why in your shade. No,
small bottle will be
okay. Okay, so this is the 3 monthly injectable.
Okay.
And no, young Cassandra, the war, and I win so a near your bet sure, let mommy say no, and also a 3 monthly injectable. But we say your bet sure, no one Cassa, wait to me, I will fear senior etiano. And see,
this one is you can administer it yourself.
You can, so this is self-administered. And we say a provider administered in the same 3 months. The same say we a bottle no so training na the same it's not the other bit has to do with ansana ebia o ka se bitari want to talk about the facts that the changes in menses are you hono normal obi ade ne a kind of change ebi wo ho ayeba ebi wo ho makra ebo awudi ni ho ban if it sounds like fibroid ho any other conditions including some cancers ho and maka about pills no chronic benefits no dada eno echinin so no there are some people who say oh when him say oh yeah family planning na ebetwa na wo there is nothing like that when you wadwin so betwa wo family planning e ntwa wo ebi bebre wo ho no ma we ya ugya ya pe sabusumi na mu betumi enyensen it is only 3 months there no and ebi wo ho a we ya e betumi take it was 3 months and that's 6 months actually so 1.5 year wo 3 monthly injectable ni bi na se wunyensen ya it could be other things I was here investigating apart from we know all the others when you gya ya pe ubetumi enyensen without a delay. Right. Okay,
so for you that's okay. You have one other thing.
Now I was just going to add to the sex and pregnancy, and as it changes in the period. No, a bit me say on your corner, the sanitary towels no was say or share. It may not necessarily be the hormone. Yes, maybe you are allergic to the type of sanitary towels you're using. Okay. Me in particular, and you because during your period now we use to. I'm not use to you know why you couldn't hot so she changed it. Towels and then we see otherwise they can come to pad
and use it one particular brand. I don't want to mention the brand, but you use one particular brand you can try another brand na interesting ya but yeah that's and na ye kasafa family planning digging into the number and then spacing of children. Nti aka insem bibi kasafa insem bibi we can't say all but majority of the things that we need to say in yaka ewa hanom ye guest the Reverend Rose Edufo, a Deputy Chief Nursing Officer, Reproductive Health Center. I work Kwalibu Teaching Hospital into Kwalibu. Now go ups and guy in Chen Honuma, Obisa, also for Rose
Reproductive Health, family planning,
Honuma. Wait me who also for Rose Ehona. Kona nene nkodin komo bebre because nkomo na oni be di no omba ha mbeka na bi ombo wudi nti nkomo bia efa family planning hu bia no obetumi any also for Rose akodi ehu enkomo. This segment was proudly brought to you by the Christian Service University located in Kumasi. Into say, Oko School Bioma, WBS, Oko School, I'm sure there's the best place for you. It's say the admission for the next academic year no air cost 25 forms no. Na tia office na yenhwe baby a nyankopon eno ebekwa kodu. Ya ka ne sa de ye twa ye ho abaye by the WhatsApp on social media ebebro.
The Christian Service University, a fully chartered private university in Ghana, is inviting applications for admission. Undergraduate programs include BSc Nursing and Midwifery, Computer Science, Information Technology, Bachelor of Business Administration, BA Communication Studies, Planning and Social Development, and Theology with Administration. Postgraduate programs include MSc in Accounting and Finance, Monitoring and Evaluation, Corporate Planning and Governance. We have MA MPhil Communication Studies, MA Christian Ministry with Management, Event Management, MPhil English and Mathematics Education. With quality, faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, we blend academic work with entrepreneurial mindset in all our programs. For more information, please call 0246 275375, 0240 154825, or 0244 596603, or visit our website www.csuc.edu.gh. CSU is located at Odenaho Kwadaso on the Kumasi Obuasi Road, 100 meters off Star Junction. Choose CSU today to secure the future of Africa.
And to make him better known. That's
much, but it's Friday and we thank God it's Friday because finally we get to take some 2 days off and relax before we see you again on Monday. But it's time for us to bring you on social media.
What's up on social media? It's time for us to zoom into the world of the Gen Z generation, and so you better go straight to X. And the trends for the day. Ever bro. Enti call X. Amount for aposti akaho ensema ama enuntino trending was social media, and so we have cyber trending, and Ikia Donko is trending because Wakako file ne nomination enuntina Ikia Donko or trending enti December 7 elections no Ikia Donko, and so a presidential candidate intino you look out for that. So all these are trending, and so we have hashtag Ghana Garden and Flower Show, and also so it is trending. Enti Oko Exa, just tap on any of the trends and then read about it, and then you get informed. Enti these are some of the trends for you today, Friday. And so we are going to the Methodist Church Ghana, one of our social media pages, a day and a war honum. Okay. I wanted us to start on a sad note, but anyway, let's start with this one. The Methodist Church Ghana. Okay, so then called Methodist Church Ghana last week Friday. By this time, Moshe TV, it was quite unfortunate you didn't see me on set because the 1 week celebration for the former director for the Communications and Publications Directorate, the very Reverend Emmanuel Asen. So wenya ne baby coin till last week Friday and 1 week celebration no na God willing in November 8th November the funeral no ebe baso ewo Wesley Cathedral ewo Koforidua. And say if you weren't able to come for the 1 week celebration and you want to view it, it is still on Facebook, it is still on Instagram, the Methodist Church Ghana. And that is it. And now afe still on Methodist Church Ghana Facebook page Association of Methodist Brigade and one official opening any musical concert. Trust me, the musical concert, me personally, it is not because I am from the Temadiasis, no, but trust me, Temadiasis band, they did well. Anyway, that's another conversation for another day. But the association Ankrah one a celebrity very Reverend Eric Jan Onona Director Youth Development Ministries and Ankrah Wesley Towers na cake kakra ewo ho etwemu. So the Right Reverend Michael Ejakwa Bosman was also there to grace the occasion, and so it was all fun, it was all joyous. Ishmael said the impact chalk by director is a great footprint. Kudos, Association of Methodist Brigade Ghana. It's an honor, glorious day, very Reverend Eric Jan. Stacy, I'll say our able director like no other, action man, a wise man you are. We love you, sir. Winifred so congratulating director na oka happy birthday. It is in order because this week here and director Eddie in a birthday. Anita Sam so because this week was the birthday so Edene birthday wish Edema director. All in all, we are all saying congratulations, director. And that was it. Wesley Towers and Drano. Afe nan saying what to say, funny face, medical, Kweku Menu, any Bismarck, the joke, they've all been in the news because of funny face. Now, finally, funny face waba out or say in your manner or or say or we are or the best mental health. No, he is apologizing, and so he has apologized in a video. And to Yansha said, what are people saying in relation to him? This guy really needs help before it's too late. That is what Fresh One aka Agrada is saying. But Bebe V's or say he doesn't need any help. He knows what he's doing, and so these are some of the comments in relation to Funny Faces apology. Also, so BB edrin fahuana say can oko Instagram or any of the social media platforms. Then you go and type in your comments. So straight, let's take a look at the video of the day. So the video of the day, be mindful of what you do and what traps you. And so or no dear or Jane said winya bicycle, but it was all a trap. And so be mindful of the things you do. On that note, let's go to the brighter side of life, the birthdays.
Okay, and so happy birthday to you, the Reverend Barry Boafo, minister in charge of the St. Mark Methodist Church, Dakumano. May the riches of God's grace overflow for you as you enter a new chapter of your life. And this is from the Reverend Rose Edufo, wishing you, the Reverend Barry Boafo, a happy, blessed New Year. Happy birthday to you, Brother 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓. Your selflessness and commitment to work is worthy of recognition. And on this day, we celebrate you and wish you God's blessings. And this is from the members of the Vice President's Press Corps, wishing you, Brother 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓, a happy, blessed New Year.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Martha Eduja of St. Paul Methodist Cathedral, Tema. God bless you abundantly and grant you long life and good health. Happy birthday, Charles Techi Bwedu, Dean of the Vice President's Press Corps, wishing you a blessed New Year from members of the Vice President's Press Corps. Happy birthday, Charles.
Happy birthday to you, Frederick Akofo of Gamek, Tema Diocese, St. Peter Society, Ashaiman. We join you in singing praises to God for the riches of His grace upon your life. God bless you.
Let me add my voice to it because it's my former society.
Okay.
Yes.
It wasn't
so happy birthday to you, Fred.
All right, and so happy birthday again goes to Emmanuel. Happy 23rd birthday, son. As you celebrate another 1 year of life, I want you to know how proud I am of the man you are becoming. Your kindness, intelligence, and talents inspire me every day. At 23, you are at an exciting crossroads in life. You are transitioning from being a young adult to becoming a full-fledged adult with all the responsibilities and opportunities that comes with it. I want to remind you that life is full of possibilities and challenges, and so this is a happy birthday to you. All right, so don't be afraid to take risk. Pursue your passion and chase your dreams. You have the power to create the life you want, and I have no doubts that you will make it happen as you navigate this new chapter. Remember that I am always here for you. I will support you, guide you, and encourage you every step of the way. Here is to many adventures, milestones, and memories to come. I love you more than words can express, and this is a happy birthday wish to you, Emmanuel.
Happy birthday, Augustina 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓, a wonderful woman of God. May the Lord bless you, grant you good health, long life, wisdom, and everything good in life. I love you, baby girl. Enjoy your day, beautiful. And this is from your chairman, Eko Nanado. And so, Mike, photo. This is from you. Happy birthday, Simon Amwafo Osofo Simon. May God continue to bless you with sufficient grace and oil for your ministry. May He grant you wisdom, joy, happiness, good health, and increase your anointing for your ministerial formation. Congratulations. And this is from Reverend Benjamin Opon, DYO Takwa Diocese. Another happy birthday to you, Simon Amwafo. Oh, happy day that fixed my joy on thee, my Savior and my God. Happy day, happy day. May the Almighty God bless and keep you. May He cause His face shine upon you and see you through in your ministry formation. This is coming from Ebenezer Media Ministry, also in the Takwa Diocese.
Happy birthday again goes to, this is the 65th birthday to Mr. Ebenezer Kojo Onuma. You are a great epitome of a husband, father, and family man. We love and appreciate you greatly. God bless you, Mr. Ebenezer Kojo. This is your 65th birthday, and we pray for many more birthdays as this. Happy birthday to Yofi Sa Ajiman. Happy first birthday. Ow! Okay. Happy first birthday to the boy who fills my heart with so much joy. May God give you faith like Daniel, give you hope like Moses, give you a heart like David, a man after God's own heart. The Lord will be your defense so you can face your giants with confidence. And this is coming from Orchestra herself to you. Mommy says happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Stop troubling Mommy.
Exactly,
okay?
exactly.
Because stop troubling Mommy. Okay?
But I think this time around, Yofi has promised to be very, very, very good because it's a new year. Yeah, so
finally,
Yofi, happy birthday to you. We love you so much.
Yeah, great. All right, and so that's how we wrap up on the birthdays for today. So what are you doing? Any party for the boys?
It's a secret.
Okay. So we are following. So we have a party. In our party. It's a Friday night. It's a wild Friday.
Okay. Miss Na, you are promising. I am not promising anything.
You'll be but don't say Mommy said birthday party. Baby. Why? Okay, we say thank you to all our sponsors. Danwell Insurance Company is one of our sponsors. Please do also buy insurance policy from them.
Okay, so we have Wesleyan Dew drinking water. That is the water from the Methodist Fraternity, the Temadiauses. And so we here in Sio for any of your events, naming ceremony, funeral, wedding. Ube to me ako Temadiauses now Sabeka Wesleyan Dew drinking water nibi now ode aye wo event.
MIP or the Methodist Investment and Properties Limited, Onyanto printed la post and t-shirts, Nina no upe Methodist t-shirts, Papa Benny Buaha. I think so upe Methodist in Tuma, Benny Bua 170 there or in our face today. Other ones in so Ewaha into Upe Biato in Boca. This is the best place for you to get it, and they're located in Adabaka inside the Grant House, adjacent the Holy Spirit's Cathedral.
So KFK food is what I'm recommending for you. Event Bena oh yeah, again naming ceremony, graduation, oh yeah, get together kakra ewofie. Over to me ako KFK food for now one prepare different dishes for you. But if you also want to dine in with them and so ube hu ewo tema come to 25 and next over Wesley Towers ground floor and so lunch time, they are there ready to sort you out with any type of dish you want.
All right, and so Barbarella Clothing for all your ready-to-wear outfits. It's weekend, and so whatever occasion that you have ahead of you, please purchase your dresses from Barbarella Clothing. Pick up your phone and just type Barbarella Clothing as the handle on all social media platforms and get to order your dresses.
Methodist University Ghana, they say they are the rich brand, and so if you want to enroll in any university, ubetumi aba Methodist University Ghana, ubehu wenchi ana tema ana se Ankrah oba dansoma nso so wonom ewo ho. But remember, the presiding bishop's scholarship no eguso ewo ho ema amanfo. Enti ubetumi aba eye Methodist University, purchase forms and enroll with the rich brand.
All right, and so we say thank you to the Christian Service University and our friends to Piptest Institute, the new kid on the block, the Freeman Methodist Guest House.
Kitchen for
weekend week. open baby ada obenya edan papa adem afei so be duane papa enso e dia the Freeman Methodist Guest House is there to give you the good meal that you deserve. Weekend with jiweni kakra o Kumasi kra na onya baby nkoto aduane mpacho ko Freeman Guest House penye ato fufu obenye bia so jollof nso so a mbemu jollof you right mpacho to jollof na ya chichiri Nekitani is an obi and influencing. That's the pass okay.
So since we are talking about Kumasi, and the Christian Service University, and so ewo Kumasi, opese oko ehonomonswa, they do all kinds of courses, supply chain, business management, nursing, course very na opese oye oko Kumasi Christian Service University. They are there to enroll you.
All right, and so enjoy the rest of your weekend. Echna, WTV consulting room at 4:30 in Tibebi Awobiano. The consulting room where they are free. All the health topics now, this is the best place for you to sit behind the television set every other Saturday. Now we see Nessa or Babette now on the Akasa. After so Reverend Rose Edufo and a host will be sending more questions about whatever we've been discussing here at WTV. Over to me in your so now with me. This afternoon the state is on in Tibebia will be on patrol. Jimre Nafeya, but we'll meet you on Monday morning. We want to enjoy the rest of our programs and have a lovely day. My name is Miss Rachel Messiahan. All right, enjoy your day. Bye.